to the Rondo Community Music Series at Walker West Music Academy on Selby Avenue in St. Paul, Minnesota. Thank you all for being here. I want all of you to applaud yourselves for coming out to imbibe live music. I'm Jackie Maddox, Lady J from KFAI Radio. My show airs on Tuesday afternoons at 4 in the afternoon. So yeah, that probably makes me the only black woman on the air in Minnesota in afternoon drive time. That's very important. And the music that I program is blues, funk, old school, R&B, and jazz. So I mix it all together because in my head, it is all together, like the music you're about to hear this evening. Before we go any farther, I want to thank the Harlan Boss Foundation for the Arts for providing the funding for this series, and I believe Miss Linda Boss is here in the audience somewhere. Are you here, Linda? Have you arrived yet? She'll be here soon. And when she does, we will thank her profusely for providing the funding for this series and also for the move that Walker West is about to make. They're going to move from Selby Avenue to Marshall Avenue, and I understand the structure for all of that, the construction and so forth, it's all in the works right now. And so we're going to eventually join the soul, which is the building right here, to the body, which is sitting over there on Marshall and Dale Street. So big things are in the works for Walker West, one of which is tonight is the last show of this series for the season. It will be back in September, but when, where, how, and what, you will have to check the website to find out who the musicians are going to be, what time, and all that kind of good stuff. It's on the Walker West website. And now, the music you're going to hear this evening is probably 50 years old, and it's older than some of the musicians you're going to see standing up here. And I'm sure the social media crowd and the TikTokers are going to call it ancient music. That might even say it's not very influential. But I would say, I would beg to differ. I would say they were wrong, absolutely wrong, because that's why the musicians are here tonight, to show you what is hip. And so let me do you a solid, all the way back from the old days. Let me do you a solid by having you help me welcome to the stage the Tower of Power Horns Tribute Band featuring Michelle Carter on vocals and Lamont Ketton on vocals as well. Put your hands together for this fine band. Prepare to dance in your seats, tap your toes, wiggle your bottom, whatever it takes to enjoy this music.
So it's sold out, right? Did you notice? That's what we heard. I had friends, they couldn't come. I tried. Welcome, everybody.
All right. Everybody comfortable? All right, cool.
There's a place where everybody's going to. line. Everybody's gonna be there. There'll be party people everywhere. 'Cause one thing you know for sure is sold out. Gotta get in.
Everybody gotta get in.
It's sold out.
Say gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
Late at night, the place will be bumping. So you better bring your dancing shoes. 'Cause there's gonna be some hot, get rhythm and blues. Hey, if you choose to go and make a statement, that's not hard to swallow. But there's gonna be some competition there, so beware. With a little bit of soul now, with some positive emotion. 'Cause one thing you know for sure, we're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out. Hey, we're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out. Ooh, we're sold out.
Everybody gotta get in.
Party people everywhere. Throw your hands up in the air. They've got their dancing shoes. Don't be shy. They've got their rhythm and blues. Party people everywhere. Throw your hands up in the air. You're having fun with T.O.P. Everybody, somebody, come on and say, oh yeah. Gotta get in.
Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
With a little bit of soul now, or some positive emotion. There's one thing you know for sure, we're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta get in. Everybody gotta get in.
We're sold out.
Gotta be there. Everybody gotta get in.
Hey. Don't be shy tonight. I like you dancing in your chair.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you. Everybody's feeling good.
All right. Anybody feeling funky out there? Gotta funk the fives.
You got to funk the vibe. You got to funk the vibe. You got to funk the vibe. You got to funk the vibe.
All right, give it up for the band, y'all. Don't they sound good?
Say a little something. Hey, thanks for coming, everyone. So glad you're here. How about this group, huh? This was a group that I put together. I'll give a little background, a little history. You may have already read a little bit of it on our online blurb. This group started as a rehearsal band with none of these people. I'm the only one who was part of that rehearsal band. And it started across the street in the old Walker West location. And I was at McNally Smith College of Music in my undergrad, and it was like one of the first groups I was invited to like be a part of, so I was like very excited. And then the group really never got on its feet. We never got a gig, and it kind of came to an abrupt end because the trombonist, Brian Bowen, who was the band leader at the time and had all the charts, he moved back to Michigan, and then never really heard from him until like several years later. He like reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, I remember when you were in that group, and I have all these Tower of Power charts. Would you, be interested in having them?" And he's like, "I just really want someone to do something with them," and he currently wasn't. So it wasn't until like several years after that even that he that I decided to do something with all these charts. And so this is what you're seeing now, which is really cool. And also Walker West is now moving to a new location. So it's like kind of fun and interesting that this group is like sort of following the trajectory of like Walker West as a place too. So I'm sure you'll see us in the new location as well. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of say that little piece, and glad that you're all here, and glad that you're all here. I'm gonna kind of throughout sort of introduce each one of the sections separately. I won't do that just yet. I'm also stalling because it's my group, and I get to have built-in breaks before this next intro, which is it's well known. So this is You're Still a Young Man.
begging you, please, please, darling, think twice about me, 'cause I'm not so bad. I could make you happy. I'm not a bad lad. You and I could get together. I get you to stormy weather. I love you. Yes, I love you. I'll never, never leave you lonely. Don't waste your time. The damage is done. You'll see that you were wrong, and you'll wake up wondering just how well I've done. Well, I've done all right. Yes, there are some girls, but I dropped them on side just for you. 'Cause I love you. You're still a young man. Ooh, don't waste your time. I don't feel I'm gonna waste your time, baby. No, 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 no. I won't waste your time. No, no. Don't waste your time. Take one look at me, baby. See that I can love you like a man could. Oh, I'll never, 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 never leave you lonely. If you take one good look at me, lady, all I wanna do is protect you like a man should. That looked like it hurt. Give it up, y'all. Give it up. Man. All right. I wish I could play the horn like that. That looks like you got to work out for that kind of. Yeah. James Brown fans in the house? Can't go wrong with James Brown, huh? He'll always get you going. We're going to dig on a little James Brown. How about that? I've been through all them changes. A lot of stuff went down. I dealt with all the issues. You might say I've been around. But back when it started, there was a righteous sound. It doesn't matter what you've been through, I'll still be digging on James Brown. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Now it may be a different age, but we're on the same page. 'Cause one thing that I found, I'll still be digging on James Brown. Had an attitude adjustment, I did some psychotherapy. I helped myself to some self-help. I dabbled in some ESP. And though my world is ever changing, and I move from town to town, it doesn't matter what you've been through, I'll still be digging on James Brown. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Maybe a different age, but we're on the same page. 'Cause one thing that I found, I'll still be digging on James Brown. Got your rap and your disco, got your drum machine, you got your R-rated gangster, you got your grungy scene. You got the state of the art, you got your digital sound. It doesn't matter what you've been through, I'll still be digging on James Brown. Come on, play that guitar for me.
Take it to the
Bridge, and the way you live, where there's water all around, you can still get out of town and still be digging on James Brown. Come on, horns now. On James Brown. Come on, play now, man. Come on, y'all. Don't those horns sound good, y'all? Give it up for him, y'all. Yeah.
Just noticed your shoes. I really like your shoes. Those are great. Yeah, yeah. I still be digging on Lamont and Michelle. I guess. I know both of them through another group that I play in, Soultight Committee, and very near and dear to my heart. I love that group. Just such an amazing feel, such a fun time every time I do that group. So that's how they came to be part of this. I even made the joke, we played a gig last week at Blake School for a reunion, and I said, hey, would you like to be in this project with me? They already knew. That's a joke. Anyway, and then, I'll introduce the rhythm section as well. I don't know the bass player and drummer as well, but this is Sam Butler on drums. And Andre Canaday, am I saying that right? Yeah. And Chris Brantley on guitar. And they're all part of the Boogie Wonderland band. I happen to be, give it up. Happen to be playing what was the show, Chris, at Hinckley Casino? Rat Pack show. And afterwards, we were like, oh well, let's go, go to the bar afterwards and see, hang out. And they were playing, and I didn't have my rhythm section lined up yet. So I was like, I think they're great. And so I'll just see what they're doing May 11th. And I was glad that they all said yes. I do know I have a Michigan connection with Chris. I'm from Alpena, Michigan, and you're from Detroit area, yes? Royal Oak, which actually, interestingly, Brian Bowen, the trombone player that I just spoke of, he moved to that area. So, anyway, and then Adrian Davis on B3 back here. Yep. Also part of Soultight Committee, so I'm pulling from all of my contacts. So anyway, are you on lead on the next one? Is that enough of a break? Oh, it's me. That's me again. Okay. All right, here we go.
So we're going to need your help a little bit on this one, and I think you'll know exactly where to jump in. So any backup is welcome. I want to hear you up here. Your trick bag, ease on into hip bag, but you ain't just exactly sure what's hip. Started to let your hair grow, spend big but to cop your wardrobe, but somehow you know there's much more to the trip. What is hip? Tell me, if you think you know.
What is hip?
If you're really hip, the passing years will show you on the hip trip. Baby, it's looking in. What think about it, y'all? What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. I don't hear you. What is hip? If you're really hip, the past and years will show. What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, the past and years will show. What is hip? I'd like to know. Is it in the style of your hair? Is it in the clothes that you wear? I'd like to know. What is
Band is sounding good.
Give it up for yourselves.
Yeah, they did a good job out there singing, huh? I said they did a good job singing.
Thank you. It's all that Nike power.
I'm having a good time up here. You all having a good time? Yeah. Woo. Okay, well, I'm going to introduce the horns. We have Josh Cameron on split lead with me. I know Josh from High and Mighty, and he has me filling a lot for that group, and very, very glad to have him. But what's your name again? No. Kidding. I'm kidding. No, Ben Bussey, everyone. Ben and I go way back. To yeah, the first time I went to McNally Smith. Yeah, and yeah, it's been a great friendship over the years, and we've done a lot of things together. So very happy to have Ben. Christopher Harris, give it up on alto. And I know Chris Harris from mainly from Power Tab, but also from the big band circuit in the Twin Cities. If you've never been to Jazz Central, go check it out. We play in Explosion Big Band mainly together, but also other groups as well. So glad to have Chris. And we have another Harris to the right of him. This is Maddie Harris on tenor. We also go way back. We met on a touring theater show with the History Theater, and we played on Andrew's Sisters of Swing, and we went all the way up to almost Canada. What was Big something? I can't. Yeah, anyway, and we also did a really cool iteration of that show at the Dakota, and I thought that was really cool because it's like, oh, neat to have a theater show at the Dakota. I thought it was kind of a neat change of pace for them, and I remember doing the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy solo and like walking upstairs, and then I timed it out perfectly to like the end of the solo was like I'm walking back down into the pit. Anyway, so that was fun. And yeah, I think I got it at a table at one point. I don't know. Yeah, anyway, yeah. And we have Angie Hirsch back here on Barry. We also go way back. Big surprise. Yeah, I know the horns the longest of this whole group. Angie and I also went to McNally Smith, and this was another, like, one of my first projects I was ever in, the Brandon Project. Really brings back some memories just even saying that name. Also kind of a funk original group, and that was very fun for the years that we were part of that group. So, is he still in the area?
Yeah, he doesn't get anymore though.
Oh, okay. Well, so no chance of getting that group together again. But yeah, maybe a different group. But anyway, so glad that you're all here. We've got just a couple more. Did you recognize that last one? Weird. I don't know what that tune was. Something hip. I don't know. But anyway, we've got a few more really popular ones coming up, and you might recognize this one, Soul with a capital S.
Do any of you have soul? All right. That's what I want to hear.
They're gonna pass out pieces of paper to get your answers for what is hip. We forgot that part. Since this is a school, we have to have a participation.
Right.
So hopefully somebody has some pens and pencils. Or just write it on the tablecloth. Don't do that.
some of that Oakland music, huh, y'all? Oh, yeah. I like soul. Give me some of that soul. All right. Little soul with a capital S. Thank you, sir. Anybody want to come up and sing a song? You got a favorite song you might want to sing? You say Foxy Lady. Who sings that? Oh, see, this is Tower of Power, see?
We've been watching you, so, just like the good teachers here. We've got some funky tables out here. Give yourself a round of applause, everybody. Yeah, I love when everybody's just like working in their chair. Making sure my dress doesn't fall off.
Yeah, we don't want that. That's a different show. All right, look, yeah, we can switch it up a little bit. We can switch that up a little bit.
I'm so happy to play for all of you, and I want to
Yeah.
keep this rolling.
Yeah, I agree. Such a good crowd, too. We got to give the people what they want. Yeah, we don't know. This is definitely a surprise. All right, and it's not even September, so. All right, I guess we'll figure it out, huh? Hey, that's all right. It's your birthday month? Well, today is my birthday. It is, yeah. So, hey, thank you. Yeah. See, everybody came out to party with me on my birthday. I love it. Thank you. Got such wonderful friends. Yeah. Thank you. Do you remember nice impromptu.
Surprise! Happy birthday. Okay, well, the time has come, and we've come to the top of the hour, and it is time for us to go, but you know what? It's just, ooh, yeah. Wait, can we just enjoy that for a second? So, it is so very hard to go, so we're going to leave you with So Very Hard to Go.
One more time, put your hands together, stand up. This is an encore performance here, absolutely. Michelle Carter, Lamont Keaton, and the Tower of Power Horn Tribute Band. Put your hand together for these people. It's fabulous. Almost make me want to pull out my platform shoes and hot pants. Almost. You can buy it again these days. The kids are running off with everything we had. One more time. Put your hands together for these fine musicians. And this lady with a horn that's bigger than she is. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. This is a good way to bring a finale to the end of our Rondo Community Music Series. Thank you all for being here, and I want to especially thank Jim, our director, who's been keeping us on point and keeping us socially media influential and all that other jive. That there's Jerome. He's our sound master. Put your hands together for Jerome. We want to thank Benny, who's running around with an old-fashioned camera, not his telephone, a real camera, taking snapshots of everybody. And we especially want to thank Ernest Bisong, who's the curator of this series. We also want to call up here to the front the executive director of Walker West. Put your hands together for Mr. Braxton Halsey, who wants to say some final words. And I'm Jackie Maddox, Lady J from KFAI Radio. And as I take my leave of you this season, I just want to stay cool, calm, and copacetic until I see you next season.
I don't know if I can be that cool. I really, really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. And, you know, when I started this series, Linda Boss, who's the one that funded this, you know, we were having some cash flow problems and some financial problems, and Linda said, you need to have performances up in here, and I was kind of saying like, oh, whatever. And then I went to see some of our faculty do the Roy Hargrove tribute, and I came back and I said, yes, she's right, we need to do this, and we did. And we've been doing it since 2019, and during the pandemic, we went immediately, we streamed it live, and we had a group called King, which was Reverend Walker's students, Paris Struthers and Amber King. And when we did that live, we had 24,000 views in 40 states and in 25 countries across the world. And so I became a believer in social media. Before I wasn't. But one of the things that we didn't do, we didn't have it in our strategic plan. But this year, when we did a new strategic plan, we have put performances as front and center. Because we know that people heal from music not only from learning it, but by listening to it. And when we were in the pandemic, people told us, don't stop this. And so I extended it, even though we didn't have the funding for it, and people really appreciate it. And so now we're going to be taking over the Selby Avenue Jazz Fest in September. And so we're going to be transitioning that. At the Twin Cities Jazz Fest, we'll have the youth stage, and we'll be working with a lot of the top jazz performers in the country. They're doing, Regina Carter's going to be doing a master class for the violin and string students here at Walker West. We're doing music and poetry. There's my director of student service. She's a professional spoken word artist. Music and poetry at the Ordway. I think it's September 7th. So performance is going to be key to some of the things that we're doing at Walker West. And so follow us. And, you know, as executive director, I always have to ask for money. Donate, please. Feel free to donate, because none of this comes free, and we have to really work to get it done. But we realize how important it is to have music in our community. And we specifically realize how important it is to the Rondo community, because it's been a community that was torn down, and we're trying to bring it back and make Walker West a cultural destination for the Rondo community as we bring this community back. So thank you so much. Appreciate you, brother. My birthday was May 6th. You guys did great. Yep. You guys were wonderful. Keep it up. Hey, Adrian, good to see you, man. All right, Gerard. Okay, we're done.